He's going to take us around to see the facilities. Then I come and talk to Rasta.
Yes.
The Rasta man. Thank you very much. It's good to see you. So how are you, Collins?
I'm doing good. And you?
Good, good. Not bad, not bad. Nice to meet you. I hear you are a byproduct of CAS into Hopeland. So product of CAS completely. Okay. So tell us about how you came into CAS and how you have now graduated, passed through, and what you are doing now and all that.
I was with my brother at home, and my dad was supposed to pay our school fees, but due to financial instability, he told us to wait for a while. So my brother asked me to follow him, come to Kanishi. That's a place like big markets.
Okay.
So we came there, and we couldn't go home that day. We slept there.
You slept outside.
So the following day, he asked me to go home. You come the following day. So I went, and I was waiting. He didn't come, so I had to come back and look for him. When I came, he told me, "Say we should stay here for a while, make some money, go and pay our fees so that we can go to school." So as we were on the street, we do carry loads. Sometimes we do help people wash dishes. Sometimes a whole lot. So one day we were there, and a man came to us. He was having a conversation that he told us that there is a place that they help boys like us. They can take us to school. But so I told him, say, like, he shouldn't believe them. We should just find money, go back home, because we didn't come here to look for help from somebody, but we came here to carry load, get money,
help yourselves.
Yes. We want to help ourselves. So my brother later told me, say, we should follow what the man is saying and go and check. So we went, and at the entrance we saw something like CAS. So I was like, Catholic Housing for Street Children. And I told my brother, I said, I'm not a street child, so why should I come here?
Yeah.
This place is meant for street children. My brother told me, say, we should go there. We are just here for a support in order to go to school. So we went there, they took us to their office, wrote our names, like they told us to go and come the following day. So we do go, come. So due to that, we couldn't go back home.
Okay.
We had a place, we do sleeper. So we were on the street for like, let me say, a month.
Weren't your parents worried?
My mom came looking for us back. We developed some interest at CAS. So it was like, when we saw our mom, we told the boys around that, say, we don't know our mom.
Oh.
Yeah, because when we were at home, we were with our dad only. Our mom used to travel. She can travel for like 3 months, 4 months.
Okay.
So we had that passion and freedom to be like, we don't know her.
Yeah.
So my brother was like, what I said, no, it's not right. So I told my mom, say, I later went home and told her, say, we said that because of one or two things. But we later came back to the street. Because I got to know, say, on the streets, you have your own freedom, you do what you want.
So the street was attracting you more than going home to sleep?
And also, I do get money always.
Yeah?
When I go to CAS, we close at 3, come back to the street, carry load, get money, buy the food I like. So why should I go home, stress myself, be like, Abuna, you say, like, Collins do this, Collins do that. So we were at CAS, and later they told us, they'll be taking us to another place. I told my brother, I said, no, this one there, I won't go. They told us, that place, you undergo some training for months, and if possible, like a year. Then after, they take us to school. I told my brother, I said, okay.
You learn a skill.
We was supposed to come here, like somewhere May 2008, but I wasn't around. So later that evening, I told my friend, say, I was supposed to go somewhere. He was like, where? I told him, say, Hopeland. He told me, say, Hopeland, you don't know them. So I came to CAS the following day and asked her courage that I wasn't able to join the first batch, so how will I be able to go? And he told me, say, I should wait for a while. So I was there. I came here 24th July 2008. It was Monday. Exactly 4 p.m. I got here. So when I got here, they took us to the office, wrote our names, like wrote a little about us, and after they told us to stay here for a while. But when I came here, we were approaching the new academic year, so they couldn't wait. So as we approached the academic year, they took us to school. Okay. From class 3.
Okay.
It wasn't easy.
How old were you?
I was 10.
10. Okay.
Now I'm 21.
Okay.
It wasn't easy. For like whole of my life, I've been on the street. I came on the street when I was 7.
Okay.
That one, I came on the street when I was 7. I've been on the street. Like to date, I'm still on the street because I'm not with my parents. So as I was here, 2009, somewhere September, I had a call from my mom that my dad has passed away.
Oh dear.
So
So
when I had the call, I was a little bit sad, and I cried and I asked permission to go. So I went to join my mom for the funeral and everything. Later, I came back because I wanted to complete the school. They were trying to give us basic education and, if possible, secondary education.
Okay.
So as we were here, my brother completed before me. Later, we were here. I don't have to talk about that. We were here and one or two issues.
Okay.
So we were here, but we had to go back, work, because like life in Hopeland wasn't that
Easy.
and most of the time you do have to care for certain things, like get certain things you need. When I was here, I wanted to get one or two things. I wasn't depending on them to get clothes or
Clothes,
So
okay.
sometimes I do go to Ashaiman, carry loads, get money, and
Buy what you need.
buy what I need. And sometimes
come
even
back.
I can't remember, I went to Ashaiman to carry load, buy a whole book. When I was in GHS, I bought a whole book. And I was here in the year 2013. They told us our contractor has expired, so we have to move.
Not to move from here.
But the one who was taking care of me, let me say my supervisor, told me, said no, even if I'm not here, he will still help me out to complete the
Schooling.
So I moved from here to a church there.
Okay.
So I was at a church and I was going to school. They do come to visit me. It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find it was, even if I fall sick, no one was
No
there
one to take care of you. But you could come here for the nurse to, but you've graduated.
At that time, they have, like, let me say, first aid. And
But
maybe-
not hospital.
Yeah, they have first aid, that's for 1 or 2 paracetamol. So sometimes I do come here, advise the boys here that it's not that easy, but they should try their best.
Go through the education.
Not education per se, but anything they want to do, if Hopeland is willing to help them, they should accept and
Yes.
welcome that help.
Yes.
So it got to a time, I told myself, no, I have to stop schooling and find something else. And the one who was supervising told me, said, if I stop schooling, the donor sponsoring me won't get more information about me. So he begs of me I should continue the school and complete it so that he can get, let me say, a script of me and go to the donor.
Yeah.
So I completed JHS 2015, and after that I couldn't continue again because I wasn't having anybody to help
continue to help you.
Continue.
So you are done with JSS?
I'm done with JHS, and I was supposed to complete SHS last 2 years, but due to
So what are you
financial-
doing now?
Right now, as I was at church there was a guy who was operating camera. I told him I wanted to help him carry his tripod. So due to that, he helped me how to operate the camera. And now I developed some interest for it. But I don't have anybody to be like
support
me, go to a media school to acquire that skills.
Yeah.
So that when I come out, I can be like I'm a professional cameraman. So that's what I'm doing for now. I'm doing it for now. But it's not that easy because I don't want to remember the life on the street. You know? Life on the street is not that easy. Sometimes you are being bullied. Sometimes
beaten.
Yeah, a whole lot. Sometimes somebody can accuse you of something you don't know anything about. I can't remember. I was being accused of something I don't know anything about. We were asleep and a woman came and told us, we came to a shop to take something. I told her, like,
it's not you, yeah.
I don't know you. She was accusing me. And a friend of mine told me, I should just accept it.
Wow.
I told my friends, I can't accept something I don't know anything about. He told me, if I accept it, the woman will be like, will give me a work or they will beat me and leave me. I told him, what if they beat me and I'm not able to catch my breath?
Yeah.
He told me, that's how
street life is on the street.
I told him, I'm not a street boy. I'm not a fully street boy. Yeah. I'm like a part-time street boy. If I get what I want, I'll go back home. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
There are some people, some children on the street who are not on the street purposely because they feel like being on the street.
It's circumstances that led them to the street.
Because of one or two. Because I remember when I was on the street, I met a girl at CAS. She told me, she has completed SHS. She just wants somebody to support her go to the university, or if she can get any skills. So she came to CAS to seek that support from CAS.
Okay.
So I asked myself, say, like, you have completed SHS, you should go out, find something else.
A job to
or
do,
apply.
yeah.
They told me, said, no, there's nobody home to help.
To help
support
her.
her. That's why somebody referred
And
her.
she's afraid to end up on the streets.
Yeah,
So she came to CAS to
she
get
was
the...
on the street. CAS is not a place to keep children.
Yes, they come and go.
Yeah, we just go there, learn, so that they know, say, if they take you somewhere, you can be there, because it's like, let me take like, say, school. So you go there always, you have time, you have to get there, time you close. When you go there, you have 1 or 2 things you do. When you go, you have to be there, I think, somewhere 6.
Okay.
I'll be at CAS 6, they close at 3.
Okay.
So anytime sometimes I don't wait for them to close.
When you leave, you have to go and do some work.
I have to go and work. And
Yeah.
sometimes to carrying the loads, I got to know, say, maybe I might be tired or something. So I told my brother, say, I can't help him carry the load, so I'll find something else. He told me, say, like, why? Will I go and join boys to go and steal or something? I told him, say, no, I'll try as much as possible, get something. So I joined some boys. They do go to airports. They do go to airports, stand in the traffic, beg for money, and they depend and survive on that.
Money.
So as I was doing that, I had a shortcut plan that why don't I use some of the money to buy something and sell?
Yes, that's a good idea.
So I was with a friend, and I told a friend that we should start selling PK. So we went to a shop. Any day we tried to buy a box of PK.
Yes.
Go and sell. So sometimes, due to that, I wasn't able to go to CAS always. So I was
On and
not
off.
punctual.
Yes.
So I do go and come. So selling that, I met a friend. He told me, say, he has been in CAS. He has been at CAS before. So I shouldn't go to CAS. I should focus and find something doing. With the selling of a PK, I can make money, save money, and later. I told him, say, no, CAS.
At least you have a future with CAS.
It's
guaranteed
yeah,
development.
I have a guarantee, but not 100%.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know them.
Yeah. But you see, bottom line is, you went through the CAS system. You finished the system. Yes, it's not easy anyway, but at least you had structure.
Yeah, I went
you
through
had
their
structure.
system.
And
Here.
it has helped you now as you are.
Really helped me.
Yes, it has formed a good foundation for you to understand.
Anywhere I stand, I do go and get on my
about the fact
CAS
that
gave me basic education.
Yes. So right now you use that basic education. You are trying to survive on your own, buying and selling.
Yeah.
But every so often you come here because this is like a family.
Yes.
It's like a home for you.
Right.
So always remember the good things that you learned here. Yeah. And use that to develop your life. But I will come back again and follow your story. But before I come, I'll speak to the supervisor here so that you'll be around.
Okay,
we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what help we can get to support you. That's what our show is all about. So we've highlighted what you've done. You are a good example for a lot of young boys on the street. Those who would watch our show would understand that there's a place that you can go to get structure and get the basic foundation.
Yeah, but you see, some people, some children are on the streets. They are not there because they need support or they need help. Some are there just for fun.
Yeah.
That's, you see, there's a difference between someone who is on the street seeking or looking for support and somebody who is there just for fun.
Just for fun.
Assuming I'm here, I'm with my parents, and my parents don't give me that freedom or privacy. And a friend of mine tells me, say, being on the street,
you have all the freedom and you're able to do.
So why would I join that friend? I know, say, when I'm on the street, I can come back home, get money, go back. But some two are there
because of need, necessity. They need help. They don't have parents to support them, you know. So, yes, the stories are different. But when you come to CAS, at least they can fine-tune those who are serious.
CAS is a place for those who are tired. Let me see. Yeah, because the logo of CAS is like foot. Like those who are tired, who needs help. Because the first time I got to CAS, when I looked at that, I was like, nah. And now what's this food about? And the one who sent me there was like, you don't understand. I later went and he explained it to me that those who are tired of being on the street,
who want to come to that place for refuge. Exactly.
It's like a refuge.
And teach you something.
They will give you the basic skills. CAS I can't say, but CAS can give you, they can support you to, let me say, to the tertiary level. But
you will have to help yourself.
yes, but what CAS is really about is that they are there to, they are like a refuge, like they want to give every street child that basic need,
Yes.
basic education, basic skill. What you are interested in is what CAS wants to give to you. But some children don't understand CAS. First of all, you have to understand CAS and understand the reason why you are on the street and
Exactly.
the reason why
they want to get
came
you
to
off
CAS.
the street. Yeah.
Because CAS is not there too. Some children say when they come to CAS have to give them money.
No, they don't understand.
No.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll come and do part 2 at another time. And we'll go through how you understand it so that we can teach other children to understand that they come here to learn and develop,
and
not just to go and...
I don't know, but some children are at Ashama, staying on the streets, they sleep on the street. CAS is at Lakebi Okwashi. So assuming there's a street boy here who needs that support, if you come to Oakland will refer you to CAS. So I don't know how to cooperate with those children. But I think...
But you can start from somewhere. You can chat with them about the fact that CAS
would... I do come here to educate the little ones they've brought here. Tell them they have to stay focused. They have to be determined that they want to do this. This is what they want. Everyone have lived on the street before. Like, life on the street is not something like you have lived on the street, so you are not a human being. Of course not. When you determine, you have an aim that you want to become this.
You eventually have to get off the streets to be able to become what you want to be. You didn't come on the street because you want money, you want to live flashy like that. You want to get something out of the street. Yeah. And what's that thing that you want to get out of the street? You want to get support. Yeah. And CAS is there to support. CAS is there. But eventually... CAS is not everywhere. I know. And CAS cannot do it all. So one step at a time. I know I spoke to the director. He says that they might open for people in the area to come directly here, not through CAS. I think they are bringing children, not street children, but children from various communities to come and have interest in, let me say, learning a skill, sewing, like decoration, a whole lot. So that's also helping the community. Exactly. Like, let me say, Sama West, Sun City community, that's helping. Most of the children here are not street children. Some come from various communities too. It's also a good refuge for them to also stay away from trouble on the streets. So they come here them from going to do bad things outside. And I can say CAS has helped a lot and contributed a lot. Like, although you can't be 100%, but they've helped a lot of children. One step at a time. Some, I got to say, this child, maybe if not to be CAS, she wouldn't have been here or there. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for everything that you've explained to us. Like I said, we'll come and do part 2, where we'll go more into details, and then we'll continue. So keep up the good work. Continue to encourage people to come here so that they stay away from the vices of the street, okay? And be a good advocate for CAS. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All the best, eh? Bye-bye. All right. Bye-bye.